Hello, so I'll just be going over a game today while I play it of how I forced the rich man's comp. This is a guide I posted on Reddit a few hours ago, and I figured I'd just make a video of me playing a game where I go this comp. So basically I started off getting a belt, which is fine. Obviously you want the rod, but I got it just now from creeps, so that's a pretty big high roll. And yeah, and it's looking good because we have two really strong pairs. Um, so the debate here is whether or not I want to just sell these for econ, but since it's a Vlad pair, I really don't want to. Nice, but I don't have to. I should have bought some units there. A bit slow. That's really bad of me. But not that big of a deal. But yeah, I guess I should have just had the units bought already. Not that big of a deal, like I said, though. So we're gonna play these three units for sure. It's about positioning here. Since the Vlad's not level 2 yet, I kind of need to give the attack speed to Nasus. And something like this should be good. We're gonna need to sell the Thresh soon though, so I can make Morello on Nasus. Maybe I should have already. But the Ocean bonus and the Warden bonus is nice. I'll just sell the Thresh when I get another Warden unit. Looks like we'll be able to kill 2 units here. We would have won with Morello most likely, but yeah. We probably should have made it actually. 2, 5, 7, 8. And then we could have econ as well maybe. So might have been a mistake. At the end of the day, not that big of a deal. Yeah, it doesn't really matter if you lose early. Just something I should have kept in mind though for sure. So yeah, we can just sell it. Morello will save us a lot of HP. We're never going Nico. We'll just get this in. So we have 20 gold already, which is pretty insane. It's a really good start. When you're going this comp, you really need a lot of money early, so whenever you get gold, you should be very happy. Something like this. Diana's actually probably stronger than Vlad here, but it's okay, it's not that big of a deal. We really don't care if we win or not early. It's nice to win, of course, but not really a big issue. What do we want from Carousel? We're probably just going to go for a GA component. Because that's pretty essential to our comp. So we're going to be able to get 30 gold by the end of the first Carousel, which is really, really nice. And we have a strong comp already. So we just need to be scouting to see how strong everyone is. We're selling these 2 units, and we'll just sell it whatever we get from Carousel. So we have Ocean, Warden, and our last unit will probably just be Diana. She's a really strong level 1 unit. We could also just put in the Nasus, or the Orin, because he's tanky. I'll just do that actually. Something like this. The lobby is somewhat high roll. Decently strong lobby so far, but nothing crazy. Nothing like a early Malzahar 2 or insane Woodland play or anything like that. So that's nice. At least can at least play the game. Honestly, I might have been the person to high roll the most so far. And it looks like we're going to be fine. We don't need to sell a unit here because we're going to just sell a Carousel unit almost 100%. So yeah, we should just look at the gold everyone has. Not that much. We have the most gold in the lobby, it seems, or we'll be tied for it, so that's really good. And there's 3 people with 100% HP, so losing that first round was actually pretty good because we'll get a little bit in priority of what item we get, which is nice. I'll be taking the GA component here and just making sure we get that up. Or I can also consider Dragon Claw, but I like GA a lot more in this comp because, yeah. And honestly, Dragon Claw is not that important for this comp because we do have a lot of tankiness, and Tarek will be ulting, right? So you just need to make sure Tarek doesn't die before he ults, which is why we go for the GA. So we scout here. This guy's pretty strong. He's major. This guy's going mages. Not sure what this is yet. This guy will be going berserker most likely with these items. I'm not sure, but yeah, everyone's strong. We're not gonna level here because there's not much we can put in, right, to get stronger, and we're gonna be losing eco for no reason, right? And since everyone's strong and we can't guarantee that we're gonna win streak, there's no reason to level there. Absolutely no reason. Better just to econ here, get infinite gold, and we're gonna be able to kill a lot of units anyway, and our losses won't be bad because we have Nasus, right? We can just put this on him, it doesn't matter because we're building GA anyway. And we might kill one more unit because of that. Ah, it was close. Very close. As I said, we don't really care if we lose. We just want to minimize the losses of how much we lose, HP wise. But yeah, so far so good. 40 gold. That's a good pair to get. And we'll be selling this if we win. The question is, do we sell Zyra if we need to? The question, so I need to pull this out and just put the Zyra in, right? And the reason for that is I can sell the Ornn and Diana without feeling bad, but if I sell the Diana or one of the Zyras, I'm gonna feel pretty sad if I get a Zyra pair, right? Zyra is a really strong unit standalone, so don't want to sell her. This guy's 10 gold, he's griefing. 30 gold, 30 gold, 30, 20, 10. So everyone's like, almost no one has econ in this lobby. This is like high diamond, by the way. Like low masters, something like that. And you can already see they lack the fundamentals. Channel players will frequently always be around 30, 40 gold by Krugs. Like almost everyone, unless you really low roll and you need to buy units. Like low roll as in you get like 0 gold from the start. But yeah, usually you should be 30 or 40 gold by now, almost always. So we're selling those, and that's why we put in the Zyra, right? So we can keep the pair. Okay, we level. I should have waited to buy this actually. Now I have to put them in. It's fine because it's not cost me eco, but something you should keep in mind is very rarely, but it happens, the creep rounds will give you units, right? And what happens is very rarely, but sometimes they will give you 2 of a unit that you have sitting on your bench. And the reason you don't want this to happen is maybe you don't want that unit, right? You're not guaranteed to keep using that unit. So just keep that in mind. If you're holding any on your bench, they better be units you want to keep. Otherwise, you should just sell them or wait to buy until after you pick them up. Because it happened to Milk the other day when I was watching his stream, and he got 2 Soraka's from the carousel or the creeps. Okay, so we need to think about positioning here. Something like this. We'll level and get Summoner in the next round, I suppose. These items are kind of meh. They're really meh. So we're gonna definitely have to go for armors. But what's nice about picking the BF is armors are generally very uncontested. So yeah, we're not too sad. We're not gonna keep Azir for the final comp, so we can just put that on him. Not very sad if we do that. It looks like we're going to lose this one, but that's okay. We have a loss streak and we have 50 gold right now, so we're not very sad if we lose anyway. And we killed a few units. That's the thing about Nasus. He's so good at always making sure that you take the least damage possible because his ability with morello is really good. So yeah, we should level here, and we'll just get 3 Summoner in. So our comp, something looks like this. This guy's going Infernal Rangers, it seems. His econ's shot, and it looks like he's kind of doomed. For this person, he's high rolling pretty hard, but he also rolled down. So he's going mages, so we'll need Mystic most likely if a lot of people are going magic damage. This guy's Infernal. This guy is going... I guess he's going, oh, he made it too late. I guess he's going Blade Master. I'm not sure. But he made Fawn, so probably not. This guy's going Mage. So there's a lot of Mage players. So we're going to need Mystic in this lobby, most likely. But yeah, as you can see, we're going to still be losing. But we are playing the strongest available comp without rolling. And we're still killing units, right? That's the important thing. Even if we're losing, we're not taking terrible losses, right? So we're going to keep our loss streak. And we're going to make sure that it's the least worst losses ever, right? We're still 70 HP. We have a 4 loss streak, and we have 50 gold still, alright? So we haven't been rolling. And as I said, we want to keep Mystics on the bench because we will need them later based on how the lobby is going. And another thing you should be doing is keeping units on the bench even if you don't want to use them, because you never know. Like, you might want to put in a Kindred for 1 round if you get Annie in this case, for example, right? Because it'll give us Infernal. So just keeping options on the board is nice, on the table I should say. So we want to go 7 pretty fast here. And depending on how strong everyone looks like they're getting, which looks like a lot of people are rolling for no reason, we might roll at 7. But yeah, everyone has very weak front line it seems, so we should be able to kill a couple units. I should get in Desert soon when I hit 7. So Azir level 1 is actually doing a lot of damage here. So yeah, this lot is people are rolling. Like this guy roll all ends at level 6. I don't agree with it, but sure, do what you want. So as I said, we want an armor, and we got one on Malphite, which is insane. Because he's already a key unit we want, so this is nice. We'll just put him in. Most likely we're going to be playing 4 Wardens with Desert here. This is the strongest we'll be able to do, most likely. The armor on him is okay, because honestly, GA on Malphite is not terrible. We don't feel too bad about having it here. We don't want to get too low here, so it looks like we'll have to go fast 7 and then just roll a bit, given how everyone's been playing in the lobby so far. And the question is, do we level here? 28. I don't like it. I would rather just greed, so we're just gonna wait. We're gonna be taking some bad losses now because everyone's been all-inning this lobby, so it's a pretty aggressive lobby, but that's okay. As I said, you don't need to be too worried about taking bad losses as long as you're econing well. So it does do that still. Okay, I was curious of whether it takes out a unit or not. That's fine. The Vlad wouldn't have done anything really anyway. If you can ult, he'll kill 2 here, maybe 1, 2. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We get this level here, we get 4 Wardens in. Okay. 4 Warden here. Oh, I sold the Renekton, which is unfortunate. We'll just put in our strongest unit that we have. Okay, so we're level 7. We're just gonna go level 8 at 4-3 and maybe roll down. There's really no reason to at this point. Sure, we're gonna keep losing, but that's okay. As I've said previously, you don't really care if you lose with this comp. All you have to do is make sure your losses are not terrible. Oh, and this guy's really weak. I'm not sure what he's doing. But I met someone weaker than me, so there's that. It's kind of bad actually, because I wanted to keep my loss streak, but not the worst, I suppose. So we're not going to use Azir late game. We could go the summoner route. I only do it when I get a York, but it's possible we'll go that route. We're going to go fast 8. We're gonna get really low actually against some of these people. He's going Blender without a Blender spat. This is Diamond. Hi Diamond, by the way. As you can see, they make a lot of mistakes. So, if anyone can hit here, if you play well or decently, right? So that's another GA piece. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with the spat, honestly, but we shall see. And we want to think about the strongest thing we can play here. We can get Infernal in. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. And we're just picking up Mystics, right? In this lobby, will Soraka or Janna be better? Janna will be better, so... Just put the GA on. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with all these yet. Very awkward items, but it's okay. This guy's actually very weak. He has no items on Nocturne, so we will be winning this round as well, which is very nice. It's also nice we went against him before he power spikes, because he'll be very strong soon when he gets a bow. We got Malphite 2 here, which is pretty huge. Looks like we might go the summoner route, but you kind of need York to justify it, so we shall see. And we're still gonna wait. We're going to level next turn, and based on our health, we might think about rolling. I think it's okay to have this here. We want it something like this. RFC. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with these items, which is why I'm sitting on it. They won't make much of a difference in the fights anyway, so that's why I'm not using them. But yeah, GA is actually a very potent item with wardens. When you have Morello, because it stalls the fight out and they're applying Morello while they're dead, as you can see here. So very strong way to maintain your health and win some early fights. I probably shouldn't have made that actually, and I'm actually not going to level here to 8 because we're still relatively healthy, and with this comp you really need to value your gold because we have a lot of things to find still. And it's not like anyone's going to kill us like completely, right? So I'm just going to greed more, and yeah, something like this should suffice. Yeah, I moved because of this guy, honestly, so that was a good thing. We want Annie not to get one shot. Hopefully she will ult now. Infernal is actually really good against Crystal. So it was a really nice thing to have here. Even though I have Zara 1, it's just for the Infernal buff, which is nice, as you can see here. So even though we haven't rolled a single time, we are still really strong, as you can see. So we're just playing the strongest comps possible, even though we haven't rolled. So we're looking for a Mumu or Spat here. We can also look for Shojin, I suppose. We'll just do that. Shojin on the Kiana is fine for now. And then we can also think about using a Nami or something for later. But we'll most likely wait for the creep round to make items. And it seems like we have Ranger, we have Preds, Ocean Mage, Scuffed, and Rangers, Infernals, I suppose. Okay, and so we could wait to level here, but we can get the summoner buff in, so for that and that alone I shall level. And we haven't fought against these guys yet, so I'll be putting my Malphite here so he can ult sooner, and we'll be putting him in the back, and we're not gonna roll down. That's the important thing to notice of what I'm not doing here, is it's not rolling down. And the reason you don't want to roll down here is because we have a lot of things to change about our comp. And in that case, you really need to make sure you're econing well. When you have a lot of things to change about your comp, you need to be greedy, especially when you're not going to lose fight, or if you're going to lose very little HP. Also, a thing I just did there, which is something you should abuse, is when you complete a tier item during a fight, you will get extra mana from it. And it will only happen once, I believe. But yes. So we are going to summoner route, it seems, because we have found the Annie. We have 4 wardens, we have summoners, and we have 3 infernals. So we're just going to wait. Eventually we're going to need to replace him with Singe to get another warden in, and we're going to try to get mystics in at some point as well. So we're probably gonna have to go 9 this game if we want to get mystics in, which is fine. But we're gonna keep slow rolling until we find Singed. Or honestly, you can just go 9 at this point. I think it's stronger to go 9 here, but we do have a lot to still make. But yeah, the lobby's really weak. We do want to get Mystic in soon because we haven't fought the 2 Ocean Mage guys or the Infernal. So I'm probably going to remove the Summoner buff for now and just level. Yes, so we can get rid of you already. We have our 4 Wardens in. We have Infernal. We should sit out of that for now, and we're just gonna play like this for now. And we're gonna slowly level up. Yes. So we're saving these items for Singe, so it's kind of awkward now. We can put them on Kiana if we want while we're waiting. Our items are kind of awkward as well. Making RFC feels a little bit weird in this lobby. But there is only one Blade Master player, so we shall see. It still might be okay. PD will not be very strong this game, so we can just make another Warden. I'm very fond of Warden Annie, so we might just do that. And we can make Runins because it applies for Shojin. That means we can also get rid of Thresh because we still have 4 Wardens, which allows us to do this, and then we'll have Summoner in later. Soraka is good against these comps actually, so maybe I should have done that. But we already have a Janna pair, so we'll put the morello on Nami for now. We haven't found our Singed yet, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. We're never running Thresh because we made Warden Spat. We can keep Soraka for now, because we might need to replace Janna, honestly, with her, because we're going against a lot of mage players in the finals. Yep, Soraka will be really good against 6 Infernal as well. So I will most likely... Okay, so we have a Lux here, which is a really good one as well. So when we go 9, we can play her as well. I need to scout. I should have my Nami here. And who do I want to stun? I want to stun the brand. So we want him here. Something like this for now. And we'll be hitting level 9 soon. Mystic is really good against 6 Infernal, which is why I put that in. But yeah, it just seems like we're going to win this one. Yeah, so we've been win streaking without ever rolling when we weren't level 8, which is pretty insane to me. This won't happen in Challenger lobbies, but it's pretty interesting that this happened in Diamond. Granted, diamond players play a lot less aggressively than challenger players, so that might be the reason for why. But yeah, we're still win streaking for really no reason. We're going to be going against this guy most likely. He's pretty strong right now. We might not be able to beat him. We'll see. But that means I should position like this because we want the Malphite to take the damage and then ult immediately. And then we want her to stun the Lux. So that's why we're positioning like this. I'm really not seeing if we can run Summoner in this comp, especially since we don't have York 2, but we'll see. We haven't found a Singed yet, but it's fine. The Infernal buff is doing a lot here. Yeah, they're doing our 2 most damage. So see, like, I will make strong units even if they won't be in our final comp. Like Kiana, for instance. Always should make it if you can. Very strong unit. So we'll be grabbing the Death Cap if we can. This is also a good item on Singed. And we can also think about grabbing the Taric or the Mumu to get our comps online. It's fine. We can even think about the Warmogs here. I actually haven't tested it out. It might be good. And we have a lot of gold, so we're probably going to get Mumu too anyway. So I want to try it out. It's probably not terrible. And we'll be leveling here. And now we're going to start slow rolling, which means I'm not going to level above this. So we can play Soraka over her for now. But we can put in the Cloud Lux because it is good against the Blender player. We will want to protect the Nami. And we haven't played against this brand yet, so that's why we're switching again. The sides, that is. We don't even have Summoner buff in, but Summoner buff is not very good at all without York, so that's why I'm not playing that. Who should I even put this on? I guess I can put this on a Mumu. As you can see here, I'm really tanky because of Mystic buff. He has a Taric too, but he doesn't really do much damage right now. Because of Mystic, yeah, level 1 Nami's living through Luxol, which is insane. So this Malphite ult would be pretty big. Really funny loss, actually. That's pretty insane Luxol. But yeah, our rolls are going to become really good now because of the fact that we are level 9 now, which is why I leveled. Lux 2, or Nami 2, we might, or Janna 2, we don't need now, so we can keep rolling. I'm gonna roll a little below 50 here, just because we have a lot of pairs. Okay, we finished the Nami. So we're not going Cinch carry this game actually, which is fine, completely fine. It's just a good thing to keep open. And we're not going Summoners either, most likely. What's going to happen is we're just gonna play all our good Wardens here and have a Nami carry, it seems. Which is perfectly fine. Would I ever play Janna? I should keep the Jannas because there's a Blade Master player still. Oh, actually he has died. So we will not be needing Janna. Let's see, so Crystal, he also has Crystal Lux 2, so we'll need Taric against that. We still have not played against this guy, so I'm imagining we're going to play him next. Yeah, it looks like we've won the lobby. We have the most gold to play with right now. So 6 Warden will be useless against these comps, so we're probably even going to take out the Nautilus soon. And Annie is also replaceable. For now, she'll be staying in. And we just need to think about what units we want to be playing here. I can just GA the Taric, because we never found Singed, and we're morelling Nami, so probably not ever going to play Singed. We have another GA, wow. So do we want Janna in this lobby? Huh, that's the question. We do get 3 Cloud from that, but we're not going for Mystics because we don't have an insane carry, so I don't see any reason to pick that up. We should keep rolling a bit. Okay, we'll stop here. We're not going Zed carry. I'm not that big of a fan of it with my items. Granted, I could do it if I wanted. And we're just gonna have 3 GAs. Pretty insane. I could have even GA'd Lux most. I should have probably done that. That's fine. Or Nami. But yeah. As you can see, 6 Mage is very bad. I would never recommend going it. Not a very good comp. Okay. And we're about to kill people, so we should probably start punishing them by rolling a bit more. We can make another Nami, which would be better than this. Okay, so we've won the game, and this is why I greed, as you can see. You just want to make sure you're always greeting when you're healthy. As you can see right here, we're going to be very, very strong. But yeah, this is the rich man's comp. It's the first time I didn't get singed with it, but Nami is just as good of a carry as singed, honestly, with morello, so it's fine. This guy's actually kind of annoying to kill, but it's fine. The Soraka here was pretty big, because Tarek isn't going to be able to ult. So I won the game. Well, as you can see, I mean, obviously, people were trolling this lobby. I shouldn't have been this strong, but it is what it is. Okay, I shouldn't even be rolling because I might need to change that comp if he somehow spikes. What should I be looking to stun? I should just stun this place. And he did find a Lux, so that is a little bit spooky. I should not have moved like this, but that's okay. We need to just make sure this Nami stays alive here. Soraka ulted absolutely nothing. Yep, so the game is over now, which is really nice. I could have even kept Infernal buff, honestly, for this, because it's really good against Crystal. I should have been thinking a little bit more, but honestly, I knew I won as soon as I hit my units. But yeah, this is a pretty cookie cutter example of how I play this comp. This was high diamond again, so it's not like I was playing in extremely low elo, right? But yeah, I forced this in challenger games as well, and I've won every single game I've played this type of comp. As you can see on this account, I have won 2 games. On my main, I've won 2 games, and then on my other account, which is in Challenger MMR as well, I have won a game as well. So I'm 5 for 5 so far. I'll continue to experiment with this comp, but I think it is one of the strongest ways to consistently get top 1 right now. Thank you.